All right. Hi, everyone. This is Nick Martin, and this is the first of my user tests for our event planning application. Joining me is my good friend Peter, who has kindly volunteered to run through this test with me. Yeah, we're going to get started. Hi, Peter.
How's it going, Nick?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing well today. It's beautiful weather.
It is very nice outside. Could you bag out there as soon as possible? Thanks for doing this. I really appreciate it.
Anytime.
So what we're going to do is I'm just going to have you run through this application. I'm going to give you some specific tasks and stuff like that to do, and you just kind of give me your feedback as you're going through. It shouldn't take too long. As you're going through the tasks, though, I want you to think out loud while you do them. So just tell me your process, tell me what you're seeing, kind of what you're learning, what your expectations are from clicking on something. And what you'll notice is that there's certain states throughout the website that have been completed for you. If it tells you to search for something, you'll notice that the search has already been done. And you'll see that. And so, yeah. Ready to get started?
I am.
Cool. So first off, before you even click on anything at all, how does this page strike you? I mean, tell me what you think about it and just what are your feelings?
Gotcha. Simple, clean, good introductory page. This is just one simple task that I have to do. It seems like to sign on. There's not much else that's getting in my way.
Okay. Nice. All right. So if you were to just move forward, what would you do first on this page? What do you think is calling you to action the most?
Right away, it's to put in my credentials, email, password. If I don't have them, there's a clear link there for a new member sign in.
Okay. Nice. Sorry, just give me just a second. My script just quit out on me. All kinds of technical difficulties. All right, cool. So let's go ahead and move on to the first task. So I'll just kind of give you a handful of prompts and you'll just start clicking around. And again, think out loud as you're doing them and feel free to, criticize or state anything that is frustrating or things that you think might make whatever task you're doing easier. Yeah, anything is fair game for sure. And just to clarify, we're definitely not testing you. We're testing the site. You literally can't make any mistakes. It's all on the application. So task one is going to be a new user / new event. So you visit the site for the first time, having seen that several of your friends. Sorry, man, this is just not working.
We'll get there.
Yeah, look at this. My script's all blacked out. Here's what we're going to do. Okay. Let's keep trying this. Okay, so anyways, task one. You visit the site for the first time having seen that several of your friends like it on Facebook. You are planning your first rock show at a small venue on Broadway. The show is on February 2nd, 2018. You want to create an account so that you can save your progress as you explore the site. Create a new account and explore the dashboard.
Got it. All right. Creating new account. I can see that there's a new member sign in. Highlight it, gonna click on that, see what happens. Populate name, email, password, and password verify. Clear enough. It seems like pretty standard procedure. I am struggling to see how to input my name.
Yeah, and keep in mind that, again, it's just a prototype, so not everything's clickable or enterable.
Got it. All right, so I will have populated my name, email, created a password, and then just I will click on sign up. Very clear. And I like that it came up on the right as kind of a sidebar. Draws me to action.
Okay,
Cool.
nice.
All right, then the page that comes right after, I'm guessing this is the dashboard. Some nice, okay, my name, add new event is very clear. And then I guess it's a summary of everything else that's happening. All right, so I'm going to create a new event.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. So after you got your bearings in the dashboard and everything, you're going to create your event for your rock show. Yep, and the show is in 2 weeks on a Saturday.
In 2 weeks on a Saturday. The only thing, being hypercritical, the new event is kind of like it is in the middle, but at the same time, it's kind of like gets lost in the middle. Perhaps different color, kind of like an action button would be different.
Something to kind of
on
like
the side,
move it up in the hierarchy,
top right or something like that, or a symbol. So that this way, you know, it can be universal as a symbol, and it's very clear what that's going to do.
Okay.
All right. So clicking on new event, and can I get that date again, please?
So the show's in 2 weeks on a Saturday.
2 weeks on a Saturday. All right, cool. So I'm guessing it's going to be November 3rd. All right, the calendar is super clean. I really like that. New event, event name. I would populate that. The calendar is super clean. I can select the date, start time, and end time. Add an image. This is a really good, clean page right there.
Okay.
All right.
Nice.
So cool. We'll populate all that. Press save, and
perfect.
I got my event.
Nice.
What am I looking at now?
Yeah. What do you think you're looking at now?
All right. Cool. So after this, I am a little bit lost right now.
Okay.
There's menus on the left on the sidebar. Venue. Okay. Blogger party. This is a little overwhelming. I have to figure out what's happening.
Okay.
A couple of pages were super clean, and now here, there's the event information, I'm guessing, and then some other stuff in the middle that's confusing me. Okay. So I think mostly it's the middle bit that's confusing me right now. Okay. With the search results and everything else. The left sidebar menu is super clean. Okay. That's great. And the event itself, I think is just the overwhelming is in the middle bit.
So it's kind of like there's a gap between the last screen and here. It feels like something missing.
I would have expected to go when I create the event. Then I would go to I would just see the event, and then I can do more things to customize it, whatever else, edit it. But here it kind of like went into dashboardy view, right? Which is something I at this point wouldn't have wanted probably. Okay. I just would have wanted to keep going and edit the specific event that I was working on.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough. And yeah, I think I kind of see that now. I mean, this is one of those like completed states that I was talking about. This presupposes that you were searching for a venue and so on and so forth. Right. But I think you're right. I think there needs to be some kind of link in there, like maybe before all this information, it says, welcome to the event you just created, get started on the left or something. Okay. But yeah, that's great feedback. If you had to go back to the previous screen, how would you get back?
Okay. So I was creating an event. I would just press the back button.
Okay.
But trying to figure it out. A little confused. You're talking about going back to the editing the event or creating the event?
Yeah, so that first screen, kind of like that first dashboard that you were on.
I guess dashboard. That's clear. Top left corner, user dashboards. Right.
There you go.
Yeah, that's pretty clean.
Okay, nice. All right, sweet. So that's the first task. Good job. You passed with flying colors. Provided some excellent feedback. The second task. This is going to be locating the perfect caterer or vendor for your events. Mm-hmm. So what we're going to do, we're kind of, and you can disregard the previous task. This is presupposing it's a fresh start. So you've already created this event previously, but you have yet to select a caterer or food vendor for it. You're looking for something quite specific since this is a themed event. I'll let you decide the theme, but you need to find a caterer or vendor that is suitable to that theme. So think about how you would make that easy. As you go, Create a list of potential candidates that you will later review and narrow down.
Got it. Okay. Which event? How do I get to an event, or how do I proceed?
Right. So yeah, if it's a previously created event, you're not starting a new one.
Blogger party. So on the dashboard, I can see a bunch of events. I'm guessing I can select any one of these themes. James birthday. Let's go for birthday.
Okay.
Cool. Birthday. Beatrice Woodley. Need a little bit help. Is this the event, or is this something different?
So this is the event. Like if you accessed it from the dashboard, you'd be in here.
Blogger party?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Beatrice and Woodley. What is Beatrice and Woodley? Is that the...
So if you look on the left, like in your menu, you notice that you're on the venue section, right?
Got it.
So this is kind of like a venue search feature. Like if you like hit type some criteria here or something like that, get some results.
Cool.
Click on that. And then
cool. So I'm looking for vendors.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So catering vendors, very clean. On the left, I can find them right away. Great. And what event did I select?
You went into birthday, but the way the prototype is designed, we only have it for blogger party.
Great, blogger party.
So yeah, ideally it would be like birthday party up here.
Got it. Okay, cool. So catering vendors, that was very easy to figure out, and it takes you to the search right away. That's super clean as well. That's exactly what I want to do. Search. All right. I like this. This is. So I clicked on the catering vendors, search popped up, great, I can see those. And then if I'd want to Three Tomatoes catering or whatever, that seems good. I'm like the start button is super clean.
Okay.
I know that I want to save that. Once I click that, it makes it a favorite and brings up a new menu, super clean. I like that. I can add a comment, which is also great because if I want to rank them or something like that, or just make any notes for that, that works super clean. I like the send to contacts feature and all the information that comes up. This was very smooth. I feel like and it only took 3 clicks to get there. So, and yeah, I think that worked really well.
Okay, nice. So let me ask you, if you had to, again, if this were like a themed party and you needed to find something super specific, like a specific type of food or something to like narrow down your search results, do you think there's any tools on here that might help you do that?
The search screen and the filters. Filters definitely would help narrow it down, but right now, unfortunately, it's getting lost because I feel the search menu is in the middle. And that's super clean, and it kind of comes up right after I click catering and vendors. I'd want the filters to be next somewhere in the vicinity of the search bar.
Okay.
Because that way I know that they're closely related to each other.
Nice.
Because right now, the filter's in the top right corner over the specific vendor, so it kind of almost applies to that specific vendor.
Okay.
So I'd want the filters to be in the vicinity of the search bar.
Okay. Nice.
But the feature is the icon itself is super clean, so I'd know to click it.
Okay, nice, right on. Cool, very good, excellent. Task 3. So this next one, you're going to make a note. So you've been working on planning an event already, and you've saved some potential vendors as favorites, like you just did with this Three Tomatoes catering. You just found out some new information about one of the potential florists that would be helpful to remember later. Use the application to make a note about the florist. Save the note for later after you've written it.
Fantastic job.
Note about the florist. Got it. This is more of a task confusion, not itself. Making a note in the vendor, correct?
So, well, you've already
selected.
You're going to make a note on something you've favorited previously.
Got it. Favorite previously. Okay. Favorites, super clean, side menu. That works. Okay, great. I go there, I see venue, flower, flora, venues and flowers, edit notes, good breakdown, edit notes. Yeah, that was clean. Let me take it through it. So after getting over the initial task confusion, yeah, favorites are super clean. Shows up on the favorites left sidebar. And after that, I feel like it's a very clean menu of venues and flowers, good separation.
Okay.
And I can see clearly if I want to edit notes and what the categories are. So this was very clean and worked well for me.
Okay. Nice.
Everything I feel like was in the right place, right where I would expect it to be.
Nice. Okay. Great. Cool. Awesome. Moving right along, task number 4 is an email invite. So you have an upcoming event for work. You will need to invite several high-end bloggers to the event. You will first need to get an idea of how many can attend before ordering and sending paper invites by mail. An email is the most efficient way to get a quick response without spending any of the event's budget. Create a custom email invite for your blogger event and send it to your list of contacts.
Gotcha. Okay, so again, the left side menu is super clean. I can see email invite on there right away. I really like what comes up in terms of like the theme is in the middle, so and it's all in the same page, so I don't have to click through several things. So I would select the theme, enter edit details, send to contact, save for later. I would select the theme, add the details. Let's see what comes up. Event name, yep, date, venue, those are the critical information, notes, RSVP. Yeah, I feel like this is a really good page.
Okay.
Everything's in the same place. In 2 clicks, I would have been able to select the theme, put in all the critical information and some notes, and even having the RSVP by date is very nice. Good colors that make it very easy for me to know what's the critical functionality. So I'm going to save. And then, so I created the event, select the theme, and I can send to contacts. Boom. Very nice contact selection. Again, I'm on specific tasks. I can see contacts here, my contacts list, select contacts. I do not see, if I have a lot of contacts, it would be great to have functionality to search. I don't see that on here.
Okay.
So that's my little feedback, because
like
sometimes
that.
you can just go by first name and then you want to search and you want to go away from the search, but you want to keep those people that you already selected still selected. So that's the only feedback I have there.
Okay.
And then once again, after that, send to contacts, super clean, good colors. I would just do that. Boom. And
Nice.
It's out.
Perfect.
Yeah, so it's pretty great. It was 3 or 4 clicks.
Okay.
That was good.
Nice. All right. Great. Cool. Well, that's it for the tasks. So kind of just in conclusions, what are your kind of general thoughts about the task? What did you find easy? Was there anything that was difficult or that frustrated you? I know you kind of gave some running feedback throughout it, like what could be better. And that was really great, like the search feature for the contacts and different stuff like that. But anything else? Thoughts, concerns?
What worked really well for me, I think, after doing just on the tasks, I figured out that the left sidebar menu is pretty much the critical, all the critical activities are on there right away and they're readily accessible. So I really like that. In terms of the design, sometimes the middle bar, kind of like the middle section of the design, worked really well for me. Like, for example, for email invite, it worked really well. I can see that this is an intermediate step towards creating that email invite. But for some of them, the information there was a little distracting. So I'm not sure, but that's the only bit there. And let me see the user dashboard. The user dashboard right now, for me, generally, the colors are a little bit too similar. I can see the sections, but the colors are a little too similar. So I would just try to kind of create space for them so I can know that they're talking about different activities, or I could know the different sections of the dashboards a little bit better. But other than that, it was very easy to navigate. And all the critical functions was there.
Nice. Awesome. Okay. Well, that sounds great. That's excellent feedback. Thanks for doing the test with me. I appreciate your time and information.
Anytime.